Hi guys, it's Coffee Freelancer here bringing you strategies, motivation, and information for your freelancing journey. And if you're new to the channel, my name is Chris. I have been working the gig economy for over 2 years, reselling on eBay and Facebook Marketplace for a year, getting my real estate license, and all around freelancer here where I live in Kansas. And today I am bringing you Shipt, how to make and obtain a 5-star rating and keep it on Shipt. And just some quick news for Shipt. They recently partnered with CVS pharmacies, so now they are doing pharmacy deliveries, and also their app and just overall experience for working for them is getting much better than it was. So this video appeals to people, pardon me, I have a bit of a cold today. This video appeals to people that maybe are doing Instacart or are on a waiting list for Shipt or have slots available in their area and maybe wanting to try Shipt in the near future. And I did the other day get a $100 tip working for Shipt. It was a delivery for lawyers. It was a lawyer's office, and so I'm not too shocked that they had the money to pay for that, but that was amazing. Anyway, 5 ways to obtain and receive a 5-star rating. Enjoy. Alright, so number 1 is your initial communication. After receiving the order and heading to the store, you're going to want to communicate with the customer that you are about to begin shopping. And there is a text tab within the app that it will say intro text, and you can just hit that and you can modify it to say what you want it to say, or you can just use the Shipt stock text, or you can just change a few words, whatever works for you. But no matter what, communicate initially right when you get to the store. That's very important. It lets the customer know, hey, the person is shopping, and what they can kind of expect, and then they also know to stay close to their phone in case you're going to message them about substitutions or missing items. And also, one extra little thing to go along with this is make sure you start early enough when you head towards your order. Like as soon as it pops up, you want to be heading towards the store, because you want to aim to try to deliver the actual order in the beginning of the delivery window. And each order has an hour delivery window, and the closer to the beginning you can get that delivered into the delivery window is going to be better. Number 2, communicate any unfound items or substitutions. This is very important, especially for picky customers. I have had times where a store did not have the item, and I just, and they even put no substitutions on their account, just not knowing, and I ended up sending them a text anyway and just saying, they don't have this, you don't have this set to substitutions, is there anything I can do for you? And they were very grateful, and they went ahead and had me add a substitution, and I told them how to change it, or that they needed to change it to allow substitutions. And so it just made a huge difference communicating, and it probably got me a 5-star rating on that order, which I may have gotten 4 stars or 3 stars if I had not done that. And that's just one of those things that unfortunately their rating system is not perfect, but they are working on it. And number 3, after you've shopped the order, send an on the way text. Again, they will have a tab and there will be a stock Shipt text, and you can change it, modify it, and in getting those 5 stars, if you've picked up refrigerated items, make sure that you let them know that all the items The frozen items and the refrigerated items are put into a cold bag. And again, Shipt, typically after you do 20 orders, will send you 2 refrigerated bags. If they don't, you need to contact Shipt support. There will be a help tab for that right there in the app. And if for some reason they don't ever get that sent to you, you will have to purchase them. Or you can purchase catering bags on Amazon for very cheap. But at any rate, that is something you want to do. And communicate if it's going to be late as well, or if it's taking you longer than expected. If it's not going to be within the first 30 minutes of the delivery window, just to give them a heads up. And typically you'll still get a decent rating as long as you do that. Number 4, make sure not to take too many orders per hour, especially if they're in different zones. Like where I live, some of the zones are like 8 to 10 miles away. So if you decide to get 2 orders in that same delivery window, make sure that you have time to shop the one order, get it delivered, and go shop the other one. If you think that it's going to take you too long to drop that one off, which you will never know how far the drop off is until you're ready to go drop, until you're hitting your GPS and you're ready to go. But that's why it's just better in most cases, unless both orders are at the same store in the same zone, you can probably do 2 in an hour. And number 5, make sure your drop off is 100% correct. And by this, I mean, some people want you to hand them the groceries. They want you to, ring their doorbell and wait for them to come outside and they'll grab them. And it will say those specific instructions. And some just want you to drop it off on the porch with a picture, and some just with a text. So pay very close attention to those specifically. And if you do that and you're detailed about it, like if they say don't ring the doorbell, definitely don't ring the doorbell. That is a big thing. But a big thing with people sometimes is they ignore those instructions and they just go ahead and ring the doorbell and drop it off. And they'll get a 4-star rating or 3-star rating just simply because they didn't read that. And those are 5 tips, and this is going to be a part 1. I'm going to make a part 2 about getting a 5-star rating on Shipt, but that's all I have for you today. And keep on drinking that coffee and keep on freelancing. Have a good day.